What's up, bitches? Before I get roasted for wearing a Hulk shirt, first off, Marvel movies smack. And second off, I'm wearing pajamas. I'm in bedhead right now. We don't have school next week. Our spring break got extended because of coronavirus. So today after I film this video, I'm just gonna go back and lay down and watch Star Wars. So I didn't want to actually like get dressed and change out of my pajamas. Granted, I wear this anyways, so it's not really like I'm wearing pajamas. Anyways, you do not care. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Obviously, today you read the title of the video. I'm going to be doing an updated record collection video. If you know anything about me, I love collecting records. This was a big part of my YouTube channel when I first started my YouTube channel. I did a video about when I first got my first record player. I have upgraded, so before anyone roasts me about like having a Crosley suitcase record player that warps your records, aha, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I have an Audio-Technica. My records lay flat on it. It's good. It does not warp them. And I spent way too much money on that whole getup. I finally brought my record player last night actually to my college apartment. It was at my parents' house for the longest time, so I wasn't able to enjoy my record collection for the longest time. But last night I was listening to a lot of my records, and I don't know, records just make me so happy. It's so much more fun to listen to music on record players. Also, no one roasts me in the comments for my record collection. There are so many records that I need to buy. I need to buy like my Tame Impala ones. I need to buy like Mac Miller. There's so many that I want to buy, but collecting records is really fucking expensive. I do with what I can on a college budget. Okay, let's get started. First one that I have is the one I was listening to last night. It's James Bay, Chaos and the Calm. I'm not gonna pull out each record. This one's just a black disc, so it's nothing special. This one is a really good one. I really like when I buy records, that I like the music is just background music in the sense of like it's just chill vibey music. I have a few records that have more like pop, like hype type of songs. This one is my newest record. I just got this one at Electric Fetus this past weekend when I was in Duluth. It's her, self-titled. She's so fucking pretty. I saw her live at Lala. This album is amazing. I was listening to this last night. Ooh, should I do my favorite songs on each of the ones? For James Bay, I feel like it would be If You Ever Want to Be in Love and Move Together in Scars, maybe? Favorite one song, and I choose like 8. This album, Losing You and Lights On. This one, I'm like getting so excited. Also, since I finally just brought my record collection down with me to college, it's been like a couple months since I've actually like seen all my records that I kind of forgot what records I have, so this is like really exciting to go through all of these. I have Zeladay, Kicker, which if you have a record player and you do not have this, you need to buy it. My favorite would have to probably be East of Eden, Jerome. Obviously Hypnotic is good, but everyone knows that song, so like whatever. This one is just a black LP disc as well. Oh, and also, any of you are curious what I actually keep my records in? So originally, this is gonna be really heavy to lift up, oh my god. Originally, this little like metal like crate thing, it's from Target, and I got it so that it could hold like t-shirts. I rolled up t-shirts and I put it in this little thing. But this was the bin that my mom had my records in when I brought them down here, because she got rid of my like white picnic basket that I used to have them in. But I like how this little wired basket looks. Then I have 2 records that are literally in their wrapping because I haven't listened to these. When I had my record player at my parents' house, I would buy records here and there, but then it would be like, well, you can't really listen to them except for like once or twice. These ones I bought more so I just had them. Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande. We all know I love her. Favorite, Leave Me Lonely, hands down. And then I got My Everything, which everyone who's an Ariana Grande fan fucking hates this album for some reason, but I love it. I don't know if these are black discs or not. They're from Urban Outfitters, but my favorite song on this album is probably Why Try, and then, no, probably just Why Try. Well, One Last Time. One Last Time used to be like one of my favorite songs, and then it obviously took on a different meaning when the Manchester stuff happened. And then more Ariana Grande. I have Thank you. Next, this one is just a black disc, I believe, or maybe no, it's a clear disc. Whenever people make these videos, they get a lot of hate on them, so I'm just gonna state this. I have been collecting records for a really long time. When I take them out of the sleeves, I do not touch the actual disc. I know a lot of people get really mad when younger girls have record collections because they usually touch the actual like disc and then it wrecks the disc, or they get mad when they have a suitcase thing. This is a little mini rant if you haven't realized. I used to get a lot of hate on my old record collection and my old playing my record player for the first time. I'm older now. I understand why you need to take care of them, and I do take care of my records. So if you're going to leave hate, please kindly fuck off. Thank you. I have Sweetener. I get most of my records. So when I bought my record player, I bought it from Barnes & Noble's, and then it literally cost like maybe $5 extra to get like the Barnes & Noble like year discount, and I think it's like 15% off the store or something. So I have gotten a lot of my records from Barnes & Noble's. There's also a record store where I go to college. I get some records from like local record stores, Electric Fetus in Minneapolis and Duluth. If you're from Minnesota, that's a really fun place to go to. The vibes there are immaculate. That's where Prince always used to go, the one in Minneapolis, I believe. But yeah, I mainly try to only get records at like places where it's like local shops or stuff like that. The only time I get records from Urban Outfitters is when they're records that you can't find in places other than Urban Outfitters or that are harder to find. Just because I don't really love supporting Urban Outfitters. I kind of hate Urban Outfitters. But that's just my personal opinion. I always just try to usually support local if I can. Anyways, next record, Harry Styles. This one is the one that comes with the poster. This one is so pretty. My favorite off of Fine Line is either Fine Line or To Be So Lonely. So then I got One Direction 4. I don't really like playing this one a lot because I don't like records where you have to constantly be switching them, and this is one of those. It goes for 3 songs and then you have to switch. My favorite songs off of this album are either Where Do Broken Hearts Go or Stockholm Syndrome. I was a hoe for Stockholm Syndrome when One Direction was around.
R.I.P. One Direction.
The next one, this is probably one of the prettiest records that I have in the sense of like the cover art. Melophobia by Cage the Elephant. Then I have Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. My mom got this at an antique shop. I haven't actually played this album yet. Obviously, I have listened to Fleetwood Mac. If you haven't, please do. The fuck. The next one, oh my god, is Sam Smith and the Lonely Hour. I used to play this so much. This album, Sam Smith just in general, is like a person that you want to listen to on vinyl when you're in love. And when my bitch ass was younger and thought I was in love, I used to bang this all day. Honestly, okay, so Latch will always be a good song. Love that song. Like I Can, I've Told You Now. Nirvana. Oh my god, Nirvana just hits different. When I first started collecting records, I was like going through like my Bruno Mars moment. And now Bruno Mars was someone that I listened to when I was younger. This album, Doo-Wops and Hooligans, and oh my god, I love Bruno Mars. Marry You is the song that I want to walk down the aisle to my husband playing. Like I want it to be like a groovy type of thing. This literally has all the bangers. It has Grenade, Just the Way You Are, Runaway Baby, masterpiece, Marry You, and then Talking to the Moon. Talking to the Moon is a really sad song, but it's a really good song. This album, if you have a record player and you do not have Hozier, you're doing it wrong. Hozier's, I believe it's his self-titled, is like, it's Hozier by Hozier, I believe is what this album's called. I'm not 100% sure, but I saw him at Lollapalooza and he is literally so fucking amazing. I saw him perform Wasteland Baby and obviously some of these songs. If you haven't seen him live, if he goes on tour and he comes to Minnesota, I'm so 100% going to that show. It is literally just like a full-on experience. My favorites from this album, Sedated and Someone New, have like really vivid memories. This album I listened to a lot this summer before I started high school. It has very vivid memories from my like 8th grade track season, and I don't know, when this album came out, it was like that album of that summer. So really good memories with this one. Foreigner's God is really good too. Obviously Angel of Small Death and the Codeine Scene, masterpiece. I need to get Wasteland Baby on a record. Once I start my job, I'm gonna start like maybe getting a record every so often again, because like collecting records used to bring me so much joy, and like going through these is a little bit nostalgic because I got a lot of these when I was like a freshman in high school and everything. But I don't know, I want to start collecting them again because I want to be that one old lady who just has like a full room of records. And I have the Multiply, I believe, by Ed Sheeran. I don't really listen to Ed Sheeran that much anymore, and I think that's hilarious because my most viewed video on my channel that has like 24,000 views is an Ed Sheeran reaction. Bloodstream and Nina are my favorite off of this album, but I don't really listen to it as much as I did in the moment. I forgot I had this one. Holy shit, Catfish and the Bottlemen. This album, oh my god, 7. The Hopeless Fountain Kingdom. This one is really good to listen to on record because it's one of those albums that plays through and it like is consistently. Strangers is really good. Strangers is really good. Maroon 5, Hands All Over. I really like to get records that I listened to when I was a kid because I find it really nostalgic and more fun. A record that I need to get is a John Mayer album. Love John Mayer, and I feel like he'd be beautiful to listen to on a record player. Obviously, Misery is really good. Moves Like Jagger is just a fucking banger. This was the one when I was saying that I have some albums that are like a little bit like poppy, like dance type of vibes. That's this album. Marina and the Diamonds, Prima Donna, but Bubblegum Bitch, and Sex Yeah. Obviously, How to Be a Heartbreaker. I used to play that so much and I'd be just like dancing in my room. I forgot holy shit, I didn't know I had this album. Shawn Mendes. I will always be a hoe for what's Bad Reputation, the live version from Madison Square Garden. But yeah, I think this is just a black LP. I haven't been opening a lot of these. I have a lot of the ones that are like tie-dye disc or like colored disc because when I was in my like prime collecting record phase, I used to only want those ones because they're a little bit more special than just getting the black discs. Badlands by Halsey. I believe this one is a fun disc. Yeah, this one's just a like light pink disc. Drive was holy shit, this era, oh my god. Coming Down, Roman Holiday, holy shit. I have Calvin Harris. I totally only bought this because Ariana is on it, but like it's a really good album. Wait, stop, I'm like getting sad now. I'm getting to the disc that I've had for a really long time. Sounds Good, Feels Good. Oh my god, this was like the start of it. I started collecting records around this time. I don't have a lot of records that are just the thing. I have a lot that open up. Catch Fire will always be my favorite song off of this album. I think it deserved better. I'm pretty sure that one of them said it was like a boring song, but I love that song so much. I have the Lumineers, Alicia Cara, Know It All. Is this one a different color? I think it's a pink, like a neon pink. Yeah, it's like a bright pink disc. Bruno Mars, 24 Karat, Magic, Chunky, and Perm. This era was so good. And then Thank You All for Buying My Album. Doesn't he have like a residency in Vegas? When does that end? Because bitch, I will buy a ticket to Vegas tomorrow. Shut up, I forgot I had this record. Wait, I'm like actually gonna like, holy crap. Panic at the Disco, Death of a Bachelor. I forgot I owned this. This was when I was going through my little like emo phase. I bought this one when I was in my peak 5 Sauce obsession just because 5 Sauce had a song on it, and also that the disc itself is really cool. It's a bright red disc. These are all records that I was either given or I bought or like my mom bought at like vintage stores or antique stores. My mom got this one the same time that she got the Fleetwood Mac one. It's The Doors. I haven't actually listened to this one on record, like on this vinyl yet. These last ones were just given to me by my grandma. I have Better Than Ever. some random record that my grandma had in her house that she was surprised that I was collecting records, and she gave me because she was like, well, otherwise it's going in the trash, so here, take it. And I was like, sure. Credence Gold looks like that. I haven't played those two. I have Cosmo's Factory, Credence Clearwater Revival, and I have listened to this a few times. I don't have a favorite because I haven't listened to it enough to actually know like the song to the names. Holy shit, he just scared the shit out of me. And now I need to put these all back so they do not get wrecked. But that was all for all my records. If you have any records that you think that I should check out, let me know the names in the description, in the comments. Oh my god, I need to go. I love you. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow me on Twitter and Spotify. It's in the description. Will I say hi? Or not. Okay, bye.